G'day everybody and welcome back to my channel, Viking Gamer. And in today's adventure we're jumping back into Star Trek Online. Verde is still at the holiday resort of Risia. And at the time of recording, it's the 28th of July out here in Australia. And yet, it says that the event is going to end in 2 days and 8 hours. So I assume they're working on overseas time, because otherwise we should have 3 days, not 2. Anyway, I'll be busy tomorrow, and I don't know how much I'm going to get done on the Wednesday. So I'm going to do Verde's shopping now. As you can see, I've earned quite a lot of low nut favours. And I've just realised one piece of equipment. Oh, hello, Busscat. One of my cats has come to join me. Hello. Anyway, my cat wants to make sure that I buy the right things. Discover that one of the things which I was planning on buying, I can only get if I'm a tactical officer. But anyway, there are some things which I believe you can purchase outside of the actual event. If you go to events, summer, the sort of event campaign, summer event, go to events store, and you can pick either the winter or the summer event, but not all of this is going to be available. Not everything is going to be available outside of it, I don't think. And I've discovered that one piece of equipment I wanted to get for Verde that's only available for tactical officers. The graviton spike. And we're not a tactical officer. But I can get a lesser variant of it for my bridge officers. So I might get the Lieutenant level 1 for Tovon. Basically it's like firing a small quantum singularity into the middle of your opponents. Or I could get him a corrosive grenade. He loves his corrosive grenades. Well, he loves throwing grenades anyway. One thing that isn't available on the list is the Horizon duty officers. Speaking of which, I've got some tasks completed. I'll just run through those now.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
I've got some tasks completed, so I'll just run through this now. because it's probably going to level me.
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
Gain a piece of equipment. Okay. Already leveled a few times as a result of doing this, so I might do a little leveling montage. Hangar pets deal additional damage. I think that might apply to that little drone I've got. I could be wrong, but the other two don't really appeal to me. And do I have any ground skills to purchase? No. Anyway, so I'm a sub-commander.
Dance party starts in half a minute. Get out on the dance floor.
Those will take a while to complete, so don't need to worry about any of them. Now this is also what I had to get the Master Relaxer award for, because the higher level duty officers you have to have achieved Master Relaxer for. Okay. What kind of duty officers do you have available? While Risia has a well-deserved reputation as a pleasure planet, we were only able to tame the rough tectonics and inclement weather with hard work and dedication. Some of our experts are eager to travel off-world and see what the galaxy has to offer, and they will join your crew as duty officers. Our specialists reflect the talents that have made Risia a successful planet. Con officers, entertainers, and geologists. All Risia duty officers have unique active roster abilities that are not found on other duty officers. How do I requisition Risia duty officers? To sign on some of our special officers, you must be prepared to show your understanding of the Risia way of life. You can only do this by trading in low nut favors that you have earned from our various events and games around the resort. Our most talented officers will only work with a captain who has discovered all that the planet has to offer. You can requisition Risia duty officers with low low nut tokens earned from the games around the resort. For requisition, to requisition the officers, you must first complete Ryzen exploration accolades, earned by doing things like finding hidden spots on the island and taking a floater to otherwise inaccessible places. Once your mission journal checks your accolades tab, open your missions journal and check your accolades tab to see what you need to do. Well, we already did that in the previous video, the last one to be exact. So now let's have a look at the store. So the blue quality ones, just regular low luck favor tokens, but the purple quality ones had to be Master Relaxer. Okay. Okay, very rare duty officer. Character bind on pickup. Unique. Matrix. 1 per character account, max per one of these items. Grants temporary bonus to... Okay. When you're active, activate a party amplifier. Anyone who spends at least 10 seconds dancing under its influence gains a 5-minute bonus to dodge. Now, in order to actually get the benefit of these bonuses, I just need to point something out here for the uninitiated. You can get active duty. Where's active duty? Active duty space. You get 5 slots, and when you put someone in there, whatever their special niche ability is, grants you a bonus. So these 3 officers here are granting me bonuses to my spacecraft. Specialization. Tactician increases auxiliary power by 15 when using cloak. And the other gentleman, and one of the other gentlemen's specialization, Warfare Master Space. Having this officer on active duty will increase all of your damage output when in combat versus Folians on both space and ground maps. But I'd probably have to equip him on the ground chart, whereas I've only got 1 officer equipped on ground. But when they're equipped on active duty, I can't use them for the other tasks. Like, I wouldn't be able to select like, there's only a limited selection anyway for some of these tasks, but I wouldn't be able to select anyone from the active space or the active ground for another task. I can unequip them from this though, it's not a permanent thing. But anyhow. But as you can see, there's also a lot of special abilities which she could use. And I don't actually use party amplifiers, so she'd just be more use performing the other tasks. And also, me and my crew have had a hard time. We need someone to entertain us. Okay, geologists. What do they do for us? A 7.5 chance of routing targets of your exosystemic induction field. I don't even know what that field is. Con officers. Rise and drift. After executing evasive maneuvers, which I do a fair bit, moderate boost to engine power and a small boost to all other systems for 10 seconds. Well worth it, in my opinion. Can I equip both of them into that slot, and does it stack? I'm not sure what use a geologist is going to be to me. There could be some officer tasks which require a geologist. Anyway, let's have a look at our new officers. Protection status on. Okay, hang on, just go to roster overview. And make sure I put the protection status on these new officers. So I don't want to accidentally trade them out. I've made the tour of the galaxy run in under 1,500 light years. So she's been off-world before. So she claims. I can't pronounce that. I might not even be reading it right. So, they're the only ones I've purchased thus far. Active space. Oh no, I've actually got to select put on active duty. I do that with him as well. Okay, I think he's already... Yes, I don't know if that ability stacks, but we'll find out. Okay. Okay, I'll get the geologist, one of the geologists. I'll get the lesser quality one, save my favours for some other stuff. Again, put the protection status to on. When you get down to the core of things, things get hot, hot, hot. Okay, because this is one spot I definitely won't be able to come back to after the event is over. Okay, so we'll beam back to the resort. Oh, sort out my dribbles first. Oh yes, and I might as well just love its little beach umbrella. This cocktail style beach umbrella. Beam to resort. Okay. Some pieces of equipment which I can use in the real world, for want of a better term. Okay, that's for tactical officer, engineering officer, so that's a possibility. Now, this sword and this kit module and this shield are part of a 3-piece set. Basically, in Star Trek, in the Star Trek universe, these guys have sort of taken some of the things from the series Lower Decks as con for the purpose of the game, and so the stuff from the planet of Elysium, where they discovered actual dragons apparently, and was taken over by a colony of LARPists and medieval recreationists, and so they then named all of their technology after magic spells. So the personal shield here is the Ring of Reflection, and this actually...
The Horgon hunt has started. Talk to the Horgon Collector to participate.
And this actually bounces a certain amount of energy damage back at your opponents. One of the sorcerous artifacts of the Kingdom of Elysium, the Ring of Reflection, grants a marvelous shield that returns magical energy against those who would strike the wearer with spells of their own. In other words, energy weapons. They refer to energy weapons as a form of magic. Such ornate rings were worn by the empathic healer Audrey, And now, through the cunning craftwork of the Hysperians, they can be yours too. Personal shield protects you by absorbing most of the damage from energy-based attacks and a portion of the damage from physical attacks. Shields rapidly regenerate once they have not sustained damage for a brief period of time. And of course that varies from shield to shield. They also have different maximum capacities, different bleed through percentages. But yes, this one throws a certain amount of damage back towards your adversary, potentially. The Elysium reflection ring refires a radiant attack of limited power, but does so much more frequently than other retributive shields. Chance to provide a 10% energy damage buff for 4 seconds when you take damage. So basically this rapidly regenerates after not taking damage for 3 seconds, 2 seconds effect. Damages the attacker when you take energy weapon damage up to 3 times every 6 seconds. The stronger the attack, the more powerful the retaliation. And I think that sounds good, so I'll have that. Change protection status to on. As part of the set you also get sword. Anyway, I'll just go to more details, because if you get 2 pieces of the set, enhances war magic 2-piece set on melee combo finisher plus 3 kit performance for 5 seconds. So that's blade and block. If you've got 3 pieces of set, Wizard Ward, plus 4 physical damage resistance rating for 10.4 seconds when receiving physical or kinetic damage against, plus temporary hit points for 10 seconds. Once per 10 seconds. So anyway, onto the sword. Hail, Sword Wrangler. Stay a while and listen, for this is the tale of the Elysium Blade Starfall. Once upon a time, the USS Enterprise encountered a vastly powerful entity in the depths of night. This entity gave rise to the tale of the Kingdom of Elysium. Through the crew of the Enterprise in this tale, legendary knights Sir Aldair, guarding to King Redley, War Starfell, a mighty blade designed to strike down foes of the kingdom. In the tradition of this tale, the Hesperians have created this replica of Starfell, a sword that shall surely give pause to your foes. This item levels with you blah 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 blah. Sword flourish delivers basic attack, blah blah blah. Slash, okay. Two types of slash and an exploit. Like, I don't currently have a melee weapon. I do now. And the last piece of the set, universal kit module, so that can be used by all officer types. Neville's Icy Wrath. Universal kit module. Launch a flurry of icicles at your target. Upon striking these fragments and create a blast of cold that hits other enemies behind the target. Chance to temporarily freeze targets in a block of ice. Now, they're sort of classifying that as a sort of a spell, and because, well, Verde's got some psychic abilities, to me it just seems appropriate for him to investigate this stuff. Now, I believe I can't equip that until I reach Sub-Admiral 2nd level. But I've got it ready. Now, we've got some general kit modules. Also up the top here there were some new items which I don't know anything about. These seem to be area effects, and some area effect items they just cloud things on the battlefield too much, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, I don't want this video to become too long, so better get on with shopping. Engineering kit module. Basically temporarily disables enemy weapons while giving allies bonus. A kit frame gives me an increase to willpower, and kit module performance. Ah yes, and elemental kit modules. Yeah, because a lot of these were very distracting from memory. buy this one to train Tovon Kev with. And I think my other tactical officer, I'd like her to have this ability as well. Ball lightning. Does electrical damage, drains shields for 4 instances of ball lightning appear near you for 20 seconds, moving randomly to foes near the lightning. Okay. Floor is lava. Again, that's sort of like an area effect. Tsunami is just silly. Andorian Summer. Now, I'm half Andorian. Oh yeah, basically someone's snowstorm. Doesn't sort of quite sit right with me. This one sounds to be good value for money. Wrist attach acid spray. Toxic damage for 10 seconds. Damage takes max 5 stacks. Confuse for 10 seconds. That's tempting. Like, sounds a bit rough, but the plasma weapons do radiation damage and basically cook your opponent. So it's not like Romulans use nice weaponry. Same with disruptors, they're quite
The
nasty.
Horgon hunt is ended. Try again soon.
Okay, I'm going to... buy the sabotaging weapons. Again, I can't use that, I can't equip that yet. I think there are better kit frames out there than these ones. Okay, I'll buy some of the tourist items now, and then I'll come back to the practical stuff. So I wanted to get baseball outfit for the Andorian blueberries. I'll just double check I haven't got that already. Okay, I just went and checked. I don't have the baseball outfit already, so... Dum. Go down to the baseball costumes. London Knights, Andorian blueberries. That's the away team. Home team. Away team. Home team. So the away team one is similar grey to that, but with an orange highlight. And blue edging. And the hat's two-tone. I think the darker one shows off the emblem better. Yeah, I'll purchase the away team one. Unpack that so that I can use that in the store later. I mean, at the tailor. And I definitely need to get a souvenir hog on. Oh, do I want to get the matching vanity shield? Get the other souvenir stuff first. Ah, Andorian Tribble. Bonus cold damage. +2 all damage resistance rating. +2 bonus melee damage. That could come in handy. Got a random trouble there. Transcendent Triple. I think I've already got a Transcendent Triple. What does a Transcendent Triple do for me? Rainbow Triple. Baseball. Ah, build a sandcastle. That's always fun. That's a fun little emote to have.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
Don't know if I've already got these dance moves. No, don't have swish. Got cupped. Don't have shapes or swish. Okay, where's the souvenir horgon? Now that's interesting because I thought that the souvenir horgon was in here. Outfit box, outfit box, outfit box, outfit box, outfit box. Non-combat ground pats. Aha! Souvenir horgon, which is classified as ground pet for some reason. Put that next to the thing. Ah, do I want to get one of these guys? Transcendent. An Andorian version. The rainbow worm. Seen that and it was strange. Holographic. And I'm just tempted by the Andorian one. Well, these are only 100 each. So basically it's got antenna. Midnight one I think looks to be sort of purple. Spotted purple. So got a couple of real ones to keep each other company, and the holographic one. Anyhow, I got most of those duty officers. I think I'm going to grab the others. Not only for the sake of completeness, but also because I've got a feeling I might regret it if I don't. So beam back to Promenade. And then just start equipping things. In fact, hang on, wait a minute, I'll just... Oh, tray's already unlocked. So I'll just equip these little guys in the order I got them in. And then we'll check them out. Okay. Just make sure they're locked in so that nothing happens to them. Dance like your life depended on it. Okay. Oh, and we'll equip the other items as well. Sandcastle. Where's the... here we go, the souvenir horgon. Okay, so we'll just take a little look at those. Building the sandcastle. Doesn't last very long, but you can build it again. There's our little Andorian friend. The holographic version. Sort of seems like he's cloaked. And the purple one. Oh wow. The eyes aren't as expressive though.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
And the souvenir horgon. I should probably have a look at this tribble as well. but I'd have to unequip another tribble in order to check it out. Do I want to get the other tribbles while I'm at it? Anyway, I'll apply some of these other pieces of equipment, and then we'll probably call it a day. Yeah, I can't apply that one yet because I'm not high enough level. Can't equip that one yet, not a high enough level. But the shield I can. I'm just looking at how it compares with the shield I've got currently. I don't get as much protection. It regenerates just as quickly though. And it does do that bounce back. Unfortunately, I can't do swinging it around here. But I'll not actually equip it just yet. And pretty much, I believe that's all we've got time for in this particular adventure. As always, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section if you're so inclined to do so. And just remember to be nice and polite with one another. And until next time, take good care of your pets.